Anna, I run the We Love Pets Waveney branch. I took the branch over just over a year ago, and I think it's been running 3 years in total. Before I moved to Norfolk, I was living in Luton. I sadly lost my husband to suicide in 2017, and we've got 2 children who were 4 and 8 at the time. We tried to carry on living down there, and it was just quite difficult with all the memories, so I gave up being a driving instructor, which is what I was doing at the time. We moved up to Norfolk. My parents came too, and they live in the village nearby. I then started looking for what I could do work-wise around the boys. Being obviously the sole carer, it was quite difficult getting a job around their school hours, so I was a dinner lady for a little while. Started boarding dogs, then worked in daycare, and I realised I wanted more. I wanted to learn more about animals. I wanted a better life for me and my children, a better work-life balance, because when I was working in daycare, I was missing a lot of the boys' assemblies. I missed half of sports day because I was stuck at work, so a franchise seemed like a perfect opportunity, and as I said, We Love Pets, they brand it so well, it seemed like too good of an opportunity to miss out. A typical day-to-day for me is never the same, which I love. Yeah, I can work my work around my day, if that makes sense. So there could be meet and greets, maybe dog walks. I'll go and meet my staff. If it's hot, take them a nice cool drink. If it's cold, take them a hot drink. Make sure they're all doing well. If they've got any worries or concerns. Yeah, and then by the time my children get home, I'm normally finishing off some scheduling, maybe doing some invoices, and then I enjoy my evening with my feet up. Lovely. Unless I'm boarding and the dogs are jumping all over me. I did apply for finance with We Love Pets' help. Unfortunately, due to being on my own and not being financially stable for the last few years after losing my husband, I didn't get finance, but my parents helped me out with a small loan, and then I paid the previous owner off monthly until I was lucky enough to get some inheritance and paid my franchise off in full. Yeah, straight away I was able to comfortably make the monthly payments back to the previous owner, and within 4 months I'd paid her back in full. Oh yes, yeah, I mean, as I said, I did struggle for quite a few years, but even before my husband died, when I was a driving instructor, I was quite limited to how much work I could do because we had young children, and he wasn't on a great wage, so this is definitely the most I've ever earned in my life. So financially wise, I'm more comfortable. For example, I can pay for the boys' uniforms now, which sounds silly, but over the last few years when I wasn't working as much as I am now, or owning my own business is what I should say, I'd have to rely on my parents to help with uniforms, football boots, even holidays. They often took us to centre parks. But last year, after taking this branch over, I think it was 3 months in, we booked a holiday to Turkey, and this summer we're going to centre parks and then to Spain. We even went to Anfield and watched the Legends match. My husband was a huge Liverpool fan. Noah loves Liverpool, and we went and stayed in an Airbnb and watched the Liverpool Legends match. I don't know if you're a football fan. If you're not, it would still make you feel like a football fan. Elliot hates football, and he sat there going, "Can I get?" So the atmosphere there was incredible, but I would never have been able to do that before being a business owner for We Love Pets. It was really nice. The drive was horrendous, but it was really, really nice. And yeah, we felt like Steve was with us, so that was nice. I think my biggest achievement was at the last annual conference and being nominated for the Grit and Growth Award. That did make it feel like it was all worthwhile. Not that it never feels like it's worthwhile. You obviously celebrate the wins and you learn from the losses, if that's the right term. But yeah, definitely getting that award and being noticed and feeling like I'd done some good. So having a franchise has meant I can work my day around my children, so I don't miss out on sports days or assemblies, or for example, my eldest is he'll be doing his GCSEs next year, so he's got a lot of college visits going on that I can take him to. And just last week I took my youngest to Harry Potter on a Wednesday, halfway through the week. Never would have been able to do that when I was on a salary-based income. So yeah, it works really well for me. Some days I work harder than others to make sure I get those days with the boys. Definitely not. I found at the conference that I went to, the first one last year, there was a whole mix of people. You could see the kind of people that Ryan and Joe have got on board. There's a lot of business-minded people, and then there's people. So from a pet point of view, or a pet background, that's what you're taught, that's what the courses are for. Obviously it helps to be a lover of pets. But yeah, I think all walks of life, as long as you've got that get up and go attitude and that grit and growth, like I said, the award I was nominated for, just thought I'd drop that in again, then you can succeed. There's absolutely no way you can't. It's just building your team, getting the right people, and once you've got them, you'll be soaring.